Hi everyone, Sandwich1 again. This is going to be close to one of the last tutorials in the tutorial series. So this one is going to be going over structures and biomes. So a lot of times in Minecraft you can find structures that just generate with the world, and with ModMaker you can make your own. So I'm going to go over those first. You just hit new and then structure. And so you have to assign it a name, and I'm just going to name this tutorial temple. I made like a really lame like little stone temple that it's just going to spawn, and it's just for example. And so the schematic file is, if you know how to go into MC Edit and export, like going into MC Edit and then making a selection of blocks, then you can hit export and it'll make a schematic file of that. You're going to need to do that with the creation that you make, export it, and then you will browse for it right here. And I put it in tutorial mod. Yeah, you browse for it right there, you select it, and then it will, that will be the schematic that generates. So right here's rarity. Higher this is, the more common this will be, and the lower, the more rare. So I'm gonna hit this to 20. Wait, I probably don't want to go over like 15. That's really common already. So that's just the max height that the structure can generate at. Over here are settings that you can change whether the structure generates in the nether or the surface, and then generate air. Generate air is when, if you didn't select that, the air blocks in your schematic file would be filled in with whatever the structure generates around. So it could basically kind of be buried underground if you didn't hit that, but if you do check that off, then there's going to be space in there and it can't actually be buried. So I'm going to make it spawn on the surface, and you can also change what biome it spawns in. So now that's been created, that was a pretty fast one, and now I'm just going to go ahead and create the redstone biome, so that we can make the redstone snowman generate there. Spawn there, I mean. So just go into biome, and pretty small one. This is pretty simple. The name is just going to be redstone biome, and then the top block, this is like in forest biome, the top block would be grass, and then the fill block would be stone underneath that. So I'm gonna have this made out of redstone blocks on the top, and the fill block is gonna be, I didn't create another kind of block for that, so I'll just pick a random one. I'll have it just filled with stone, I guess. Let me find it. Sorry, I don't seem to know my ABCs today. But yeah, there. So it will be fill block, stone, and on the top there'll be redstone blocks. So now you choose what color that the biome kind of has, because each biome kind of has, like a swamp biome kind of has a darker green shade to its grass and its leaves. And so you can change the color that is. Since this is going to be redstone, I'm probably going to have this as just kind of like a red. Oh wow, I just selected a lot. Yeah, so it's gonna be a reddish color. And minimum height, this is the height of the biome generation. Like extreme hills, that's like lower and or higher. And ocean biome is just at 1. I'll just select 1, and then the maximum height is whatever, you know, that. So oh yeah, I understand. It's telling me that I cannot do a block ID above 128, so I guess I can't use the redstone block for that, which is kind of unfortunate, but I will just fill it with something else. We'll just create, we can just put grass, and it'll have that red tint to it anyways. So there. So yeah, that is the tutorial for structures and biomes. So the next one is the next tutorial that I make is just going to be going over how you install your mod, and then I'm going to show you testing that. I'm going to test my tutorial mod in that same video, and then after that I will go over making textures. So I hope you found this helpful, and sandwich one.